TCU just down 2, under 4 minutes to go. Farabello is looking for Lampkin. He puts it up! And TCU has taken their first lead.
By accident.
Miles, the drive! Oh! Back comes TCU up 1. Oh, quickly back in the game after having that right toes looked at. Blind pass. Miles finds Miller for the flush.
Through Bryson Williams. Let him make a play and see if TCU overhelps, or let Williams try to get Williams in a one-on-one situation.
Trying to go over the top. There's Williams. Had it knocked out by Miles. Peavy has it. Arm's going to inbounds. Williams did not get it off in time. He hit the basket, but it will not count. They're going to look at this, but I think it was clearly after time had run out. Yep, there it is. Antonio Petty says no basket. 69-66. It is now officially over as TCU wins it over number 9 Texas Tech.
The crowd kind of taking a pause here, knowing that's going to be a fantastic finish.
Jalen Williams from the elbow.
It's at a high ball screen for Note. Screen trying to get to the rim.
JD drops it off to Williams with a hook shot. When you're a Davidson, why don't you score some for us? He has 1 field goal in this half. Keon Brooks will take the 3. Sheboy trying to keep it alive. He and Williams battle. Arkansas gets the ball. And a foul now on Grady against Devontae Davis. And the crowd is going wild at Bud Walton.
As a head coach, I did it 20 times, and we won every time we did it. All right, now, we're up 4. Don't foul now. You're up 4.
And heading to the locker room, and there's just 5 guys in blue jerseys left. So they've conceded, I guess, at this point, as Washington takes a shot off the window, and it goes, and it will count. And it's a 2-point win for Arkansas. They beat then number 1 Auburn. They've now beaten number 6 Kentucky. And they have won 13 of their last 14.
Which is every time. That middle ball screen. See, Jalen Wilson picked up Thamba on the roll there.
Boy, Myers stepped into that one with confidence, didn't he?
You stretch this lead out, you can be a little bit more comfortable on the defensive end. You get a score right here.
Boy, Sohan does so many things for the Bears, both ends of the floor. There's the score. Flagler. Akinjo. Count it! To the Baylor Bears as they knock off Kansas by 10.
In the country, and both these teams fortunate to have such a home environment that they do.
15,000 to the brim here. Oh, no way! Bingham reaching over his head for Thunder. To Hogarth. A.J. Hogarth piercing the lane, and he scores! And a foul! Hogarth still on the bench. Down to 6 seconds. Walker under 4. Walker fires. He got it! And it hits Malik Hall. Eventually, Michigan State takes down Purdue, and now Wisconsin is in first place in a wild Big Ten.
Third side of the floor this possession. James, back-to-back threes, and they are 4 of their last 4 from the floor. Well, they get 10 on the shot clock. Chandler thought about a 3, blow by. The floater, it gets it to go. What a huge home court roll for Kennedy Chandler. Jamari not done scoring as he lays that up and in, but there's just 2.6 to go. And Kennedy Chandler will dribble it out. The Volunteers defend home court and knock off another top 5 team. tremendous defensive effort in the second half.
Meet Clifford back in the game, playing with those 4 fouls. He gets it poked away. Matherin after it. Clifford's got it. Colorado with the shot clock not turning over. Now it does turn over. Doesn't matter. Simpson says, I'm shooting anyhow. He's got another 3, and the Buffaloes are up 11. Down 6 with just over 5 minutes to play here in Boulder. Barthélemy, he's got it in 1. Now Walker splits the defense, goes to the reverse and lays it in.
Not a lot of people gave them a chance.
Four to shoot. De Silva fires away and rattles it home. Oh, Colorado. And that will do it. For just the 3rd time in program history, the Colorado Buffaloes have beaten a team ranked in the top 2 in the country. And here comes the court storm in Boulder.
A well-deserved win for the Colorado Buffs against top-ranked Arizona. Evan Batty goes out on top on senior day. The student section on the floor. This is what college basketball is all about.
But look, they've had great players develop while they've been here. Patty Mills, Matthew Dellavedova.
Johnson, oh my goodness, and dunks right on top of Drew Timme.
And finish.
Can the Gales finish tonight a game that they have controlled the whole way? Bowen's going to try another one, and he finally hits it. Huge!
Every ounce of this shot clock. So what you want them to do is hopefully have to take a contested perimeter shot and not allow them a clean look.
Wide open, Kyle Bowen hits another one.
Dave, that's the game.
What a night for the Gales.
We got stuff being thrown on the floor. This thing's over.
Back down the hatches in Moraga. Holy smokes.
Our broadcast table is out on the court right now. Oh my goodness.
What a win for the Gales. They take down number 1 on an historic night in college basketball. The party is just starting in Moraga. Number 1 goes down. St. Mary's beats the Zags by 10.
Rattles out. The lead is 4. Padula hustles it up. 20 seconds to go. He drives the lane and lays it in. McGusty, he's got timeouts to work with. Deflected. Maddox picks it up. He shoots a 3, and he makes it. Oh, he makes it. Miami have gotten to double digits. This is Moore. Trying to work off the Miller screen. 5 seconds to go. Moore almost lost the handle. Wardenberg needs to shoot it for 3. He misses. Virginia Tech wins it on the road. 71-70. What a finish for the Hokies.
State. They're having a tough time getting it into Kihei Clark. Instead, it is Armand Franklin. Franklin pulls up. Got it! Evans and Cleveland to the front court. Prieto, the baseball pass. Cleveland the catch. Good if it goes. Oh, he hit it! Matthew Cleveland wins it for the Noles. Once again, they will go to the monitor to make sure. But there is a high probability that Matthew Cleveland just put a stake in the heart of any hope